Why won't the flipping mic clip on? What's wrong with it? Stupid thing. That's got it. Got it. Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Adams Eats Kitchen. How are we doing? Hope you're well. And a welcome back to me as well from my little siesta. Had a rest on Sunday. You know, I thought, right, I'm just not going to do anything. Right, because for those of you who know, I work in retail management. And this time of year, it's just absolutely chaotic. We're in a stage at the minute, what I call crimbo limbo, where we've still got students coming in trying to buy stuff from us, but we're also trying to think about setting up and getting ready for Christmas as well. So it's just like, it's just lots to do, it's just mess everywhere. So do you know what, on Sunday I thought I'm not going to film a video, I'm just going to vegetate, sit in my pants, read a book, and eat loads of junk food. And that's exactly what I did. Anyway, I'm back on form, well rested, and today we're going to make some deviled eggs. But I thought I'd do these because, you know, Halloween's on its way quite soon actually. When is it? Let's find out. When's Halloween?
Halloween will be on Tuesday the 31st of October 2017.
Alright, well it's a month away. I thought it was like the 5th of October. I don't celebrate Halloween. Stupid man. Anyway, with Halloween coming up a month away, you know, if you're having a spooky theme party, you know, these are going to be great little canapes. And essentially what we do is we're going to take some eggs, hard boil them, let them cool down, we're going to cut them in half, separate the whites from the yolks, and we're going to make a really nice filling with the yolks and some mayonnaise and some other stuff. So that's what we're going to make, really simple and delicious. So as per usual folks, if you hit that pause button, make a list of those ingredients, and the first thing we need to do is boil some eggs. Right, okay, so I've got my eggs here. I'm using some really good quality free range ones, but you know, feel free to use whatever eggs you like. And it's just a simple thing of taking them out of the carton, popping them in the saucepan, you know, make sure they're not broken. Nice and gently, make something out of that. I don't know. And then all we need to do now is fill this with cold water. Water nice and gently does it. Right, so now I've covered the eggs with water, we need to get the gas on. And we're going to hard boil these, so what we need to do is bring this water to the boil, then turn it down to a simmer, and then cook for exactly 8 minutes. So I'm going to carry on with this, and I'll see you folks in a bit. Right, so the 8 minutes are done, we need to turn off the heat, and we need to get these out of this pan, and then into a bowl of ice cold water. This will just stop them cooking any further. So I'm going to leave those in the cold water for a few minutes just to make it easier to handle when we peel them. Right, so I've peeled my eggs. I didn't bother showing you that because, you know, we all know how to peel eggs. And now what we need to do is to slice them in half. So I'm just going to cut one down like so. And you can see inside you've got a lovely firm yolk. And we're just going to pop out those yolks and stick them in a blender. And then it's just a case of repeating that with the rest of the eggs. Right, so once you've sliced your eggs, you've removed the yolks and put them in a blender. We're just going to pop the whites to one side, and then we can get on and make the filling. Right, so to make the filling is ridiculously easy. It also comes down to a bit of personal preference, you know, how hot you like things, you know, what kind of seasonings you want in there. But the principal thing that you want in there is heat, right? Devil means kind of hot, so that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we need is to add some mayonnaise. I'm going to go in for about 4 tablespoons, I think. Oh, it's getting everywhere. Oh, for God's sake. And for the heat, I'm going to use some hot sauce. I got this one courtesy of Chris the Butcher and Friends. Again, it's personal preference, you know, but I'm probably going to go for about a couple of teaspoons. That looks like too much. I think that's going to be really hot. A little bit of salt. And I think about a teaspoon of mustard. And then we'll get the lid on, and then we'll give that a whiz. Now I'm just going to give it a quick taste, see if it needs anything else. Oh, that's got some kick to it. Now I think it just needs a little dash of vinegar. Now you might not need vinegar, depends how vinegary your hot sauce is. But I think this just needs a little splash. Give that another whiz. And that, kids, is your filling done. Right, so now what we need to do is get it into this bag. I'm just using a freezer bag. You know, if you've got a proper piping bag, then use that. And just kind of, well, pour it in here, I suppose. I'm sure there's better ways to do this. And what we need to do is just kind of get all the filling into one corner, and then what we'll do is we'll just snip off a little bit with the scissors, and then we can pipe that into the egg whites. Right, okay, so I've got my egg white halves here, I've got my filling, I've just snipped off the corner, and then really it's just a case of carefully squeezing it into the egg halves, really. For some reason this looks a little bit too runny than what I've done before, but we'll go with it. Now just squeeze enough in. Whoops! Not too much like that. Okay, and then I'm going to finish the top with a sprinkling of spring onion. Not spring onion, what am I doing? Chive. Some chopped chive. Spring onion would be quite nice, by the way, but chive is the kind of traditional thing to do. Now what's also traditional is to sprinkle the top with some cayenne pepper, but I thought I had some, turns out I haven't, so I'm going to have to use some dry chili flakes instead. Again, just a couple spattered on the top. And there we have it, those are your deviled eggs. Now I suggest before serving that you put them in the fridge for about half an hour, just so that filling firms up a touch. So I'm going to do that now, and then in about half an hour we'll give them a try. Right, so the eggs have been in the fridge for about half an hour, so they've firmed up a touch. Let's give one a try. Try and get one that looks half decent. I'm going to go for this one here, plenty of filling, got the chilli on the top, the chives. Let's go in. Woo! That's got some kick to it. Nice though. The first thing you get is a nice slap round the face from that vinegar. Gives it a nice little piquancy. And then you get the heat from the chili flakes on the top and that hot sauce. And then it's all rounded off with that velvety smooth mayonnaise. And surprisingly, with all the other stuff in it, the egg really comes through as well. They're really tasty and simple to make. Now they'll keep, I'm going to stick those in a Tupperware container because there's no way I'll eat all of those. So there we are folks, those are my deviled eggs. Hope you like the recipe. Now if you like what you see, then stick a comment down below, let me know what you think of my recipe. You know, if you've got any other ways of making deviled eggs, then let me know as well. And as always, stick around at the end because there'll be some links to some other videos. And if you're not a subscriber, there'll be a button for that as well. And I'll see you marvellous people next time for more tasty fun and frolics. And bye for now.